number 2-man win, because I don't think anybody lost either.
Real scraps, weren't they?
There's Tim Krieger of Mason City, and the score after 150 pounds is Iowa State 12 and Iowa 5. We were laughing a while ago. Before the meet started, they had a score on the board, and we said, what would it be for that at the mid-time? And it is here, 12 to 5.
It was 12 to 5, and we were talking about it, well, after 4 matches, maybe 5.
That's right. The last time that Iowa State beat Iowa was when Dave Ozenbaugh pinned Lou Banning. CP.
They started this time with one of those unexpected pins, and that's the last one. So,
and there's the score at halfway. Iowa State 12 and the Iowa Hawkeyes 5. And it's Iowa State surprising some people in the lead. We hope that you're getting a big kick out of this. I'll tell you, Iowa and Iowa State's always fun. Each team wins one maybe they didn't expect to win and loses one they didn't expect to lose.
Yeah, and the crowd's really getting into this. I mean, it's just been tremendously exciting to be a participant.
And it's been fun for us on Iowa College Wrestling this year. Hope you'll write to us if you are interested in giving us a comment or criticism. There's the address. Write to College Wrestling in care of Iowa Public Television, Box 1758. Box 1758, Des Moines, 50306. College Wrestling and its 10th anniversary season. I'm Doug Brown with Chuck Patton, and high school wrestling is still ahead of us. We have that on Saturday night live. I've forgotten how many years we've been doing that in a row, and it's the best in the state of Iowa, and some of the best in the state of Iowa have made these two teams here. Saturday night beginning at 6:30, it's the Iowa High School Wrestling Championships from Veterans Auditorium in Des Moines. That is one of those people we saw for quite a few years in high school wrestling championships. Is Royce Alger at 158 pounds for Iowa. We're going into the last 5 weights. Iowa has a good deal of strength through here, so the crowd at Hilton Coliseum, we saw an upset right at the start, is hoping for some more here. There's Tate, Bill Tate of Iowa State, fought off finally of a move, and he hurts.
Injury time.
An injury at 158 pounds right away.
The last time these guys wrestled, we saw Tate come out and get a quick start. Here he starts to come in the same way. You know, I don't know exactly what happened. You know, he starts right here, starting to come into him, has Alger in the leg, and I think maybe he catches a knee up in the groin, perhaps. That just caused him some problems.
The crowd behind us in the replay saw that, and it was a big so no question about it. As we said in Iowa City, they wrestled Alger's victory 11-7 over Tate. He had to come from behind to do it.
Yeah, he was down 4 to start with. I mean, Tate in that match opened up with a takedown and a near fall, which then sort of slowed down. So I think this is what maybe the biggest match of the meet right now for Iowa State. They can get this one. They are definitely a threat to win.
Because it's you're starting really the second half here. Everybody calmed down a little bit for the intermission. People went out, got a little popcorn, you know. And the teams have to start over again.
Well, you know, anything can happen, and we all know that and we understand that, but Iowa's very strong in these weights right through here. But Bill Tate has been very representative with Alger in the past. There's that inside trip. And Tate has the ability here, but Alger's going after it. He doesn't have much respect now.
He wants to throw.
He wants the inside trip. Tate's got to throw to get out of it. But Alger wants us that inside trip. There's the throw.
And he got it. 2 points. I'll tell you, Tate has been a tough guy this year, 2-1. He pinned Johnny Johnson of Oklahoma his last time out, although he was far behind when he did it.
When he starts to think that he can, he's going to be a much better performer. Thinking that he can makes a big difference. So he's wrestling a little apprehensive against Alger and letting Alger have the offense. Although he's ahead, Alger's been the guy that's been putting the pressure in. And Bill needs to create an offense. Can't let Alger have the offense like this. Can't let him have the push, the pressure.
Royce Alger, sophomore from Lisbon, fits right into that mold of Hawkeye wrestlers, tough and intense, come out from the opening buzzer and just go at you.
And doesn't know how to go backwards.
Well, in fact, it's been one of his problems, hasn't it been, in the past? He goes so hard sometimes, he wears himself out.
Yeah, he's done in 5.5 minutes.
Single leg by Alger.
Nice counter out by Tate. No points yet, but he's there. He's got a chance.
4-1. 4-2 after the escape.
Now you see his ability. You know, you watch him do those kind of things, and you know that takes athletic talent. That isn't coached. You know, those are reaction type of things that you depend on balance and quickness and reaction. So he can do it on the offense. Here he is, his really first offensive effort. He doesn't quite have position, but he's got to get to his feet first.
Now
Not
nice
yet.
counter. Nice counter by Alger.
Great wrestling.
Tate has to fight with this wizard to keep from being taken down.
Got to keep it in. Got to keep it hard. Down. Hit him with the hip. Alger's got to come in behind him, get the leg, and come to his feet.
Nothing. Boy, we picked up right where we left off.
Sure did.
It's 4-2 Tate over Alger. We have 27 seconds left in the first period. 158 pounds. Iowa State 12, Iowa 5 in the team score. Here comes Alger around.
Well, Tate's starting to show a little bit right now. Got to get to his feet on this. Can't stay down below his opponent.
Nice throw.
Not yet, not yet. There he comes out of it. Just drop the hips down low.
Well, we've had some tremendous scrambles here. There's the end of the first period and a 6-2 lead for Tate. A lot of talent.
It lets you know that he can. Perhaps it'll let him know that he can. That may be the biggest factor. See now he tries to raise his hips, come up too fast. Instead of coming in under with the hips, he comes up too fast. Alger sits underneath him. Now Alger's going to step across. Tate feels the pressure, changes, goes right on through with it. Controls now, he drops the hips down low and scores the takedown right there.
Bill Tate, junior from Waterloo. He's only lost 3 times, and so has, and Alger's only lost 3 times. These are great records from these men. Now Tate in the last rankings wasn't in the rankings, but I think it was mainly because he missed a couple of matches.
Well, he beats this guy, he's going to be in the rankings, that's for sure.
And Royce, of course, is number 3. Now, remember last time, Alger, who started on top.
Well, he lets him go to actually have Tate have a 7-2 lead. That's a lot of confidence on your feet, isn't it?
It sure is. Alger came back the last time and won.
Well, he must be hoping that Tate will start to show defense, and there he is.
There's what Tate didn't want. And the Iowa State coaches definitely didn't want that. They didn't want their man to get passive here. Get caught looking backwards.
Well, it is really a mental thing. I mean, we see it time after time from where we sit, and sometimes it's just like the athlete has to see himself say, gosh, if I can get ahead of a guy wrestling this tough, all I got to do is just stay tough, and I'll get some more ahead, because he does have the talent.
Royce Alger, he doesn't quit. He just keeps coming. He's down by 5.
Well, he hasn't generated an offense yet. He's just pushing and leaning on it. If he's going to score, he's going to have an offense, because Tate can score. And here he comes. Got a position, got him extended. Now he's in on a leg himself.
They're on the edge of the mat.
He just has to finish. He may not score, but he just has to keep Alger from scoring on him.
And he has to be very active. But Alger's a pinner too. He'd like to be able to turn Tate right from this spot.
Oh, he's eating up 1 minute and 10 seconds right here.
7-2.
Coach Gable's looking at that with a little bit of disgust, wondering how in the heck is this happening.
Alger down by 5. Tate in on the leg again. He's been there quite a bit.
Well, so Alger's tried to snap him down, and Tate, instead of letting the snap down affect him, just let his whole body go with it, right to the leg.
We have 30 seconds to go in the second period, and the referee is saying, you're going to have to do something, or I'm going to call you off it, and he did. 7-2.
This is not going the way Alger wanted it to go when he took that top position. He'd been better off to just take neutral.
He's in on a double, but Tate follows it, fights him off, has to pry inside the crotch there. Tate's going to get penalized here.
Well, he's telling him that he's pushing, but Alger's going to just make a little shot on the edge. Tate doesn't need to do this. Just keep wrestling offensively.
17 seconds to go and counting. You see the time coming down. We're in the second period. A lot of time left. A lot of time. Roll! Oh!
Nothing yet.
Tate's out of that one, but he's now on a single leg. Alger just keeps coming. 7-2 at the end of the second period.
I don't think Alger expected him to go with that. You know, he didn't follow it with his hips. Tate went down to his rear, and then he didn't follow it, or he might have had him on his back.
Tate.
Notice he's growing some hair now, Doug.
That's right. He went through the first part of the year shave, and he starts on top. Tate's going to take on top.
He's going to get caution here for having his head off to the side.
7-2. Tate got 3 takedowns in the first period, and an escape in the second leads Alger.
Well, he's got the arm tied up. Now this is real dangerous for Alger. Got the arm tied up. It can cost you 15, 20 seconds of time and a lot of energy.
Boy,
he doesn't have to be there.
He's got an arm bar, now the half Nelson too. If he can get over to the other side, he's got Alger going to give him some trouble.
Well, he may not get him over, but he can just eat up a lot of energy and time. The thing is, if they wanted him over right now, what if he is behind? You know, if he needed it, he could get it because Alger's staying down there for him. All he'd have to do is just use it. He could get called for stalling on top with this thing. Just got to get out to the side on it.
And a stalemate. It seemed like for the Iowa State fans, it may have been a waste of a good move, a good position.
If you're behind by 2, I bet you could get out of that, you know, get out to the side and go.
That's Phil Henning is telling Bill Tate. He's got to make use of that or he'll warn him. 1:23 to go. Alger has 5 points to make up. 5 points. Iowa State leads in the meet 12-5. Now Alger looks like he might get to his feet.
Still nothing there yet. Still has that leg lock.
Tate still has it. But here's Alger tossing Tate to his back if he can.
Nothing yet.
No. That's what he needs. He has to either pin him or get back points. "50 seconds to go." I'll tell you, it's going to be a wild 50 seconds.
I think Alger's lost some of his steam right now. He's wrestling tired. He's still making moves. As long as Tate will wrestle with him, Tate's got a chance to win. Just wrestle with him.
The crowd is up on its feet here at Hilton Coliseum. We've had some thrillers, one after another here. Again, Tate gets Alger flat.
All right, this is it. He's got the arm now, slides it in the chicken wing. Bad mistake. This is the end of the match if he keeps it. All he's got to do now is just bluff well.
He's trying to tilt him if he can. He looks like he would like to go one way or another with him. Get back points. He's not going to quit. He got the back points.
Yes, he did.
Crowd is on its feet at Hilton Coliseum.
They needed to win this one. They can win this meet.
I think they didn't believe it until right now. With riding time, it's 10-2. Tate, and it's a major decision. Bill Tate upsets Royce Alger 12-5. 10-2, a major decision. And now, I'll tell you, these horses here for Iowa, the horses are really going to have to get to work. They know they can't.